Okay, now I'm starting. I'm going to speak something about today. Today I'm going to talk about the unemployment issue in our country. We have seen that people in India are unemployed even after being graduate from some of the good college. This is a major problem in India facing due to its economic slowdown uh, and also there is very less industry or manufacturing sector in India. We will look to the graduate mainly from every field of professional courses. Most of them are undergraduate. They are unemployed. Now currently with me there is one of my room partner. He has done MBA. When he is unemployed, he is jobless. He is searching for job last 3 months, but he is not getting the jobs. After analyzing these all things, I came to one conclusion: why the peoples are not getting job. There are different reasons for different persons. Some person are technically not sound. Technical not sound means the skill sets or uh, the knowledge they needed for that particular job they didn't get from through their college, or maybe they get that from their college but he didn't acquire. His capacity is very low. And second thing is the communication problem. We see that in India there is different languages spoken in different states of our country, but when if you want to go to work in a corporate organizations, any company, there they need a very they need fluency in English. And this is a very big problem for the many of the candidates who come from village, and they study from Hindi medium school or their state language school. Maybe if you all talk about the Karnataka state, the people speak their Kannada, and if we'll talk about the Kerala, their Malayalam, and similarly for different states are there. So most of the Indian student, because they are very poor, most of their secondary or higher secondary educations are Hindi mediums. Means they do the 10th or 12th from Hindi medium. So once they come to the professional course, they all are in English. Anyhow, they manage to clear all the courses during their graduate or postgraduate courses. But when they go for interview in any organization, this is the major problem. They have studied throughout their life in Hindi medium schools, and they are very fluent with Hindi, but their communication in English is very poor. If we'll say them to speak for 5-10 minutes on English on a topic, or to do group discussion, to talk one by one, when it is very difficult for them to talk. So the thing, they have to work on the communication skill, and thing is technical. I've seen some of the guys who are very sound in technical, and they have a very poor communication skill. Even the company selected them because they say that they need technical sound guys because there's no too much communications areas, so there's no problem with. But there are some profile in the company in corporate sector where both you have to be technically sound and also in communication, because both go in hand. If you are working in services company, sometimes the project you are given, you have to talk with your client directly. Means you are the first person to talk with your client, and most of the clients are USA based or other countries. So there is only medium of communication between you and is the English. So if you are not very fluent in English and you are unable to explain your ideas, your queries, your resolution to the your client, maybe the project might cancel and it might cost crore of rupees to the uh, company, and it may ultimately lead to the unemployment, or maybe you might be fired from that organization. So you can see the importance of communication here. Even if you are working any of the MNCs, in the MNCs there are people from different states and they know different language in their local language. Only the connection between you and that person is the English. So if you want to convey any message or anything, there is only English would help you. Even here the communication is very useful. And if you will go for higher studies in any of the countries or in any of the cities in India, most of the contents are English only, and if you do your graduation, post graduation, or PhD in English, then you will have plenty of resources. But in a particular language, there's a lack of resources. When this matter a lot here. So overall, we can say that a graduate should work both on technical and on communication skill in hand, because 95% of the times this communication will help you to go on to go through the to help you to come out of any of the problems. Because we know in our daily life we face multiple of problems, and we resolve that problem by discussing or talking with our friends, family members. Similarly, same thing happen when you're working in an organization. You can have lots of problems. You can take help from your team leaders, or you can take help from respective HR person, or from your colleague or person working with you. And here the in communication play a role very importantly. So that's all. No.